Hold on. You're talking about your child. He's saying, I didn't feel instant love. I mean, your child might...
No, it's just like that. You're like, what? It's hard to... I feel protected.
I'm not that... Don't look at me.
I've just had a son who's absolutely off his nut, this kid.
How old is he now?
He's 2. He's off his nut. I don't know how to deal with sons. I've always wanted a son, and now I'm thinking, can I give him away for a couple of years, go and pick him up?
My wife's very intelligent, very academic. She's got, like, degrees, masters in history. She's a teacher and stuff like that. And then, like, I'm sort of quite, like, common sense clever. Like, and combined, we're creating these monsters, basically. And they're cleverer than me.
Yeah.
The one's 3, like 2.5, 3, more intelligent than me already. So, like, we was on a sofa watching the telly. She passed me a little fairy cake in a wrapper. I went, can I have this, please, Daddy? I went, yeah, all right. She went, can you open it for me, Daddy? I went, yeah, of course I can. I opened it. She took it, looked at me, and she put it on the sofa, like that. I went, what are you doing? You can't waste food. You can't just leave it on the side. You know, you opened it. She went, I didn't open it. You did. I'm sitting there going, she's right. I don't know how to get out of this.
Kevin, you just had a 3rd baby, didn't you?
I did. That's why when he said 8 months, my baby's 9 months.
Wow. No wonder you're back on tour.
Yeah. When he said it, I was like, why is he still in the house? You got the perfect excuse to get out the house.
Yeah. Let me just say, to our American friends here, you know we had the World Cup, the World Football Cup, which is our version of football, the real football. And it was a huge thing here. Now, Rob's a huge football fan.
Yeah.
And we got super excited because England, who don't traditionally do that well,
they ran it.
They almost got to the very end.
Yeah, semi-finals.
Okay? Now, you were excited, and you got so excited, you splashed out some cash, didn't you?
I mean, it ruined my life for a month, the World Cup. I've never been so into anything in my life. I got so overexcited. Beating Colombia on penalties was one of the greatest moments of my life, including kids and marriage. Honestly, in fact, to be brutally honest, because they say, like, when the baby's born, it's like an amazing moment.
Yeah.
It's an experience.
It's memorable.
It's memorable. You ain't gonna forget it. But like, I didn't sort of feel this instant love. I sort of felt protective.
Hold on. You're talking about your child. He's saying, I didn't feel instant love. I mean, your child might...
No, it's just like that. You're like, what? It's hard to... I feel protective.
I'm not that... Don't look at me.
I've got myself...
What did you feel then, Rob?
I felt protective.
Oh, OK.
But the same way I would be over carrying a tray of pints.
Oh, yeah, OK. So you didn't want anything bad to happen.
I don't want anything bad to happen right now, but it takes time to get into it, especially if you haven't got that instant...
Tray of pints?
Yeah. I don't want to drop it.
No, of course not.
Is that beer?
Beer.
Yeah, beer. So
Okay,
but big ones, like
big ones.
£5 worth.
Yeah, I know what a pint
You
is.
get...
$10.
Okay.
But anyway, so the World Cup just happened, and then I remember I had to look after the baby during the Sweden game, and I was watching like that, and I getting so excited. I poured, like, you know, half a bottle of milk in its ear. It felt like a mouth, because I wasn't looking. I was just like, that's it. And I was like, and the baby's like, milk coming out of its head. And then I got overexcited because I thought we were going to win it, so I bought a ticket to the final, and we got knocked out.
Wow.
I went to go to Russia to watch France-Croatia.
But this was a lot of money.
It weren't, yeah.
Come on, how much was it?
I don't want to talk about it because my wife don't know the full amount.
OK. Well, how much did you spend? How much did you spend on the ticket, thinking you were going to see England, but you wound up watching France play in the World Cup final?
Oh. In and around the mortgage.
Wow.
For a month, not the whole lot.
OK.
Around that.
But how much is your mortgage?
Do you get worried about this time of year? Now it's New Year, because you have twins who are 16?
That's literally 16 last week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, New Year's Eve, so that was a big one.
And so parties for New Year's Eve, do you have to talk to them before they go out about alcohol consumption, about going too crazy?
Yeah, we warn them, severely warn them. Otherwise, they face the consequences. So it's pretty severe. Also, 16 is a tough age, right?
Yeah.
Because they want to sort of dabble, a little bit nervous, and so they get a little bit overexcited, especially Jack and Holly.
Yeah. And are you looking forward to becoming a grandfather? No, because I'm looking forward to it. My kids aren't showing any signs of wanting to have kids yet, but you're the right age and your kids are getting grown up now. I think you'd make a lovely grandfather.
I'm still in my 40s. Meg's 17, just started driving.
Yeah.
Which was a bit of a sort of worry.
So did you help? You didn't give her lessons, did you? Dad can't give kids lessons, because that's going to wind up with arguments.
You know, I didn't give her lessons, but I was a bit naughty. I sneaked into the car on her first lesson.
Wow.
Yeah.
You hid in the car?
Well, I hid in the back seat. Yeah, and like curled up in this little hatchback Corsa.
You're very, very weird. You know what I mean?
It was like a sort of father figure just mentoring her. Anyway, the instructor said yes, dive down. And dived down and sat behind the seats, and then Meg got in, and all of a sudden, you know, she goes in and she gets a seat and she pulls it right back and it just squashes my face. So I let out a scream and she freaked out and then kicked me out, so...
I would have loved it if you'd have got in the wrong car. It was a complete stranger. You know, your son, the life he has, in many ways, but not in all ways, but in many ways, could not be more different from the life you had at his age. When you were 5 years old, you were on Madeira, is that right?
Yes.
Madeira. Small island, Portuguese island. I guess, how many cars did your father have when you were 5?
Yeah, small cars, yeah, many.
Okay.
No.
Toys, but did he
Yeah,
have an
toys.
actual car?
No.
He didn't even have a car?
No.
How many cars do you have right now?
I don't know.
Yeah. That's a big
honest,
difference.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good honesty. Because there's a funny scene in the movie where you pick your son up from school in a Rolls Royce, of course, and you get him home and say, come and see, which one's missing, which one's missing? And he's going, I don't know, is it the Porsche? Goes, no, look. You did that. And then he goes, Lamborghini. He went, yes, why didn't you want to see the Lamborghini? It's like, he's 5, and he has to know which car's missing. So my question is, do you ever worry about that? Do you ever worry about what your life will give him growing up that you didn't have? Because obviously, although you had, from the outside for many people, you had a tough life and you didn't have those comforts, but he has maybe too many. He has maybe too much available. How do you approach that?
It's not easy. Not going to be easy. But for me, in my mind, the way I'm thinking, it's all about education. If you will give good education, it will be strong, you will know, and you will know appreciate the things. I cannot avoid to show him a good car, a good houses, a good quality of life. You cannot avoid, you know?
Yeah, because you have that, of course, and
Exactly,
you have earned
exactly.
that, yeah.
I cannot avoid. What I have to do it? If you will be in my shoes, what you're going to do? It's all about education. You have to give good education and to pass to him, listen, to win this, daddy, work hard, you know, to have this house, to have this car. I cannot do anything more.
Are they beginning to show signs of teenager behaviour? Are they growing up and away from you in any way? How are they with Daddy these days?
Oh, they're very sweet, you know, because when I'm away, they miss me, and it's been a little bit difficult.
Because you've been touring, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm on tour. But they are, you know, my 10-year-old Lucas, he's getting a little bit teenage, I suppose.
And so is he happy with you at the school generally? Does he show you off as a father, or are you kind of kept at arm's length a little bit?
I think that... is he happy with me as a father?
Well, when you drop... You know what I mean?
Come on here. You're inquiring as to whether my children are happy. No, they want a divorce.
Okay.
My children want to divorce me. They've been Googling lawyers. They want to get rid of me. I'm an embarrassment.
Well, I got a phone call. They asked if I was available.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
No, they're doing very well. I think, you know, it's been tough with me away, but I'm home now.
So when you drop them at school in the morning,
Yeah.
do they hold your hand all the way into the gate, or is there already the beginnings of them wanting to be themselves?
You know, they want you to drop them off further and further away and walk up, but I'm not having any of that. I like to embarrass them as much as I can because I love them and I don't want them to leave.
Yeah.
You know, we made them, I want them to stay with us, and I'm not interested in them extricating themselves.
Don't let them get away until you
No,
really have
I
to.
wave at the window, I kiss them all over their faces. I want that. They're my kids.
It's the loveliest
I'm
thing.
wild about them.
What do they do with their spare time? Are you aware of what games they play, what music they listen to?
Well, they've started. I mean, my oldest son, I have no idea what's going on. He's 10 years old. He's completely obsessed with rap. He listens to Eminem all the time. It's completely inappropriate. I want him to go his own way. I'm pleased that he's interested in music, but I don't know what this is. This is absolutely everything is explicit. It has the little E next to it, which basically says completely inappropriate, explicit. So you have to buy the ones that say clean, which is C, clean, C for clean, and they take off all the effing and blinding.
There can't be a lot left on
There's
some of them.
nothing left. So and he knows all the words, but there's no words left. So he sings along. He doesn't know that the F's are in there, so he literally goes to himself. Mother. He keeps saying mother. And he actually said to me the other day, it was like, Eminem talks about his mother a lot. I tried to make it a positive. I was like, because he loves his mother, you know. You should love your mother too. You need to be nicer to your mother. You see how Eminem likes his mother.
Who knew Eminem would be such a good force for parenting? How old is he now?
He's 2. He's not. I don't know how to deal with sons. I've always wanted a son, and now I'm thinking, can I give him away for a couple of years, go and pick him up?
This is young Artie, right?
Young Artie, and
Okay.
he's a beaut. I mean, he looks like he's in a choir. And he looks a bit like Boris Johnson. He's got blonde hair, blue eyes.
Yeah.
A bit of a steward's on that, but he's off his nut. He just wants to kill himself. He's hell bent on it. He don't listen to me. I had a knock on the door a little while ago, and I was in my other gaff. 2 girls at the door, teenage girls. They want to walk off. I opened the door. And they said, "Excuse me, you got a little boy hanging out your window." He's climbed out of his cot. He's done Mission Impossible, hanging out the window.
Oh.
I've dived to get... Honestly, he's unlocked it. He's broke the lock, unlocked it. I bought myself a slush puppy machine recently. It was a wrong move.
Yeah.
Well, just now he's climbing up and he keeps putting slush on the carpet now, doesn't he?
Well, if you buy a slush puppy machine and you've got a child in the house, what do you expect? Why have you put a slush...
I got excitable over a slush puppy machine, right? You can't... I don't think you should be able to have slush puppies when you want. I think it should be a treat.
Yeah. The world agrees with you. That's why none of us have got one in our house.
Oh, I've done it now, haven't I? I can't buy one and show the kids and then take it away from them.
Yeah.
But so the other morning, I thought I was being burgled. I could hear noise down. I thought, what's going on here? Anyway, you turn it off overnight. It's slush puppy machine. It's a bollocks. It's not noisy. It's like a tank, right? I've heard it's gone on. I thought, well, it can't be a burglar. They wouldn't put the slush puppy machine on, would they? I've gone down. He's down there doing himself a slush puppy, 2 years of age. Slush puppy, Daddy, slush puppy. Not only that, he's put the blue in with the red. It was driving me mad. I said, get a bed.
OK. Well, he's...
Good dad, mate.
You know, I imagine, can I guess? I'm just guessing here. I imagine young Danny, when you were 2 or 3, you were probably not the most calm. I bet you had a mind.
He is absolutely... It is calmer, to be fair. He's a beaut, though. I love my kids to death, but the whole son thing's a whole new... the slush puppy thing, I'm not trying to plug slush puppy. I'm just saying, come home the other day.
Well, don't worry, because none of us are going to buy a machine anyway.
I came home the other day, I said to my 8-year-old daughter, she had a slush puppy in her hand, I said, how many you had? She said, 9. Off a nut on slush. It's like, I just got to go, it's got to go, this machine.
I want that phrase to be remembered, off her nut on slush.
She was off her head on slush, but she had 9 slush puppies in a day, treating to a bag of chips and a slush.